Good evening and welcome to Tony's Pizza here in fantastic, fabulous Hagerstown, Maryland. I am your host, Joey Bassford, and this is WCFFL Live. Let's get to it right off the bat with Sunday's games, starting with the opener.
All right, everybody, we are back here. Game number 2, Washington County. We have the Tri-State Spartans going against Rutgers. Snap is off, throws it down the middle, and it's caught. And the snap is off. There's a flag on the play. He throws it up, and it's caught on the sidelines. And he does get the flag pulled. Snap is off, the ball is down, the kick is up, and it's slicing left. It's going to be no good. No good. The Ruckus able to hold up inside the red zone. Snap is off. It's pitched to the running back to the outside. Oh, a nice cut back inside. He still has his flags, still has both his flags. And he gets a nice play on first down. And the snap is off, and they roll out to the right. He throws it up, and a nice hands catch. Snap is off. He throws it over to the sideline. He has the man there, and it's caught along the sideline. And he goes essentially untouched. Touchdown, Spartans. Snap is off. He's going to roll to his left. Tries to set. Oh, and it's tipped off the receiver's hands and intercepted. He gets the flagpole short of the end zone. Motion man from the left to the right. Snap is off. Keenan's going to take it up the middle himself. He has a hole. And he's in the end zone with both of his flags. Touchdown. Snap is off. Pocket collapses. It's caught on the slant in the middle of the field. Oh, and it's over the hands. And there was nobody back deep, and that's going to be a touchdown for Broadaxe. Snap is off. The ball is down. The kick is up. The kick is good. Motion man trips on the right. Clancy pumps right. He has a hole up the middle. He's going to take it. Oh! For Broadaxe here. Snap is off. Clancy looks left. He throws it left. Perfect route timing there. Snap is off. Pressure breaks in. He throws it. He gets it off. Tyler with the catch. Snap is off. Quick throw to the left. He has a little bit of blocking. He hits the outside, scoots back inside, gets the flag pulled. Motion man left to right. Throws it quick left to his tight end. He has some blocking there. Rumbling, bumbling, stumbling into the end zone for the touchdown. Snap is off. And he has a hole up the middle. He's going to take it, runs back to the outside, scoots back in. He has both his flags still into the end zone. And that's a touchdown for Broadaxe. Snap is off, the ball is down, the kick is up, the kick is good. Snap is off. Has to roll to the outside again. He throws it to the middle of the field. It's caught. Oh, and a nice... He tried to dip, but it still got the flag pulled. Snap is off. He throws it to the left. He has one blocker. He goes to the outside, cuts back inside, stays inside, spin moves into the end zone. Touchdown, Broadaxe. Snap is off, the ball is down, the kick is up, the kick is good, into the trees. 21-6, Broadaxe. Snap is off. They break through, quick throw to the right, and it's intercepted by Broadaxe. And they're going to get out of bounds, gets it back inside the red zone. Coming up the middle from the Warriors. Snap is off. Oh, and he bodies his own lineman. He throws it up. He has a man in the end zone. It's caught. Touchdown, Broadaxe. Snap is off, the ball is down, the kick is up, and it's in the soccer goal, no good. Snap is off. Pressure comes in, Clancy's just throwing it up deep, giving his man a chance. And it's caught in the end zone! No! Oh, he's short! Oh, it's short! Oh, man. That was close. Did you think it was a touchdown?
Yeah.
Oh, no? All right. Well, that's the experience of a ref right there.
I was watching what Brian was saying.
I heard that. Good catch, good throw, but just short. Broadax with the 27-6 lead over the Warriors. I'll get the score posted here in a minute. Clancy with a throw to the left. Hits the sideline. He still has both his flags. Still has both his flags down the sideline. Still has them both. And he's in for the touchdown. One play. One touchdown. Snap is off. Clancy quick throw down the middle. It's caught by his tight end, and he's in for the 2 points. That's going to make it 27-14. Snap is off. Pressure coming in. He gets the ball off just before the flag is pulled. Snap is off. Clancy drops back. He has to roll out to the left, try to get away. Good block. He hits the outside, trying to stay in. He always nice sidestep to stay in bounds and avoid the flag pull. He pitches it back, way back, and it's caught. Fake pitch, flag pull. Right, motion man, right to the left. Snap is off. Clancy throws it to the right. Oh, and a one-handed catch into the end zone. Touchdown, Warriors. Snap is off, the ball is down, the kick is up, the kick is good. Broadax. Snap is off. Clancy's going to throw it down the middle of the field, and he's open, and it's a catch. But he gets the flag pull. Snap is off. Pressure breaks through. He gets it off before the flag is pulled. It's up, and Tyler catches it over the shoulder. And that's a touchdown for the Warriors. Snap is off, the ball is down, oh, and it's blocked. Second half, the Warriors defense has been locked down. The snap is off. He throws it to the right, he has a man open. Both of his flags get pulled, good gain on the play. Snap is off. Throws to the left. Nice sidestep, but he gets the flag. Oh, heavy on the line, snap is off. He rolls directly to the right. And it's sacked in the backfield. That's Shane with the pull. Nobody deep for Broadax. Snap is off. Clancy's going to dump it over the center to his tight end. He's still up and running. He has a blocker. Oh, he's going to trip and stumble at the goal line. Snap is off. Clancy's going to try to take it up the middle, but the hole closes. Snap is off. He looks right, throws it down the middle, and it's intercepted by Broadax. They always run towards the camera person. I don't understand. End on the left. Snap is off. Pump to the right. Oh, and they're gonna get the flags. Snap is off. Pump to the left. Throw to the left. It's up high to Lucas, but he makes the catch. Spin move. Snap is off. He looks left, he throws to the left. Lucas with the catch. Oh, it's dropped! Lucas with the drop! Nobody necessarily deep for Broadax. Snap is off. Clancy looks to the right, throws it to the right on a slant. It's caught. He gets the flag pulled by Lucas. Snap is off, the ball is down, the kick is up, the kick is up, and the kick is good! The Warriors with a walk-off win on the field goal!
No more second half. Get him the fuck out of here.
The Warriors finish the comeback 30-27.
From the start, you were the starting quarterback. I remember Ronnie was hyping you up. You've been a big 8-man champion. We were wondering, can Z-Man be the next Chris Boone?
What happened last season, Jamie? Where was the disconnect?
When I was younger. So for me, it was nothing. But I'm not going to go anywhere. I'm not going to go into detail about chaos because I'm not going to talk shit. All I'll say is that when May 30th comes, that's the only freaking day I'm looking forward to in this whole season. But
so
I
you're
sat there.
overlooking the rest of the league for pure chaos.
What do you mean?
You're only looking forward to May 30th. You're forgetting you still got to play us this weekend. You got
Well, no,
Broad.
100%.
You
That's what I'm saying. I don't want.
got
I
the
was just saying.
Spartans, bro.
No, I get it, and I'm not. That's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to talk shit about chaos, but it's just like it was killer bee buddy ball. That's all it was, and it was like I had a half against Broadax, which I put up a touchdown, and we held them till 2. But Zeke, Zeke just demolished the secondary on 2 easy plays. So they got up 14. I still scored. I was moving the offense. Then they say you're taking a few shots. Like that's what and then they put Devin in. Devin throws, I went back. Devin threw like 4 interceptions in the second half. And that wasn't a joke. And the offensive line that we had that day, it just seems like they had given up. They don't know me and I don't know them. I had 2 practices with them. But things were still progressing even at practices. The only one that seemed to like cause like a dividend there was that their safety they had that was named Brady, and it just started a mutiny. And I was like, I'm here to help you. And then just to be at the second half of that Spartans game when I got taken out, I threw 1 interception, but we had no line, nothing. And on top of it, I don't know Keon, I don't know Houston, I don't know Markel, I don't know their speed. I don't have a lot of longevity with them. So it was just like, can I get 1 full game just to finish and try to, build something with these guys? And I never got that chance. So then I sat there, came to every game from Damascus, sat there, helped, did whatever I could. Every chance, everybody's walking by. Why are you on the sidelines? Go ask them. So then when Devin got injured, and then Devin called me over in the middle of his injury and was like, he had that moment, like, the replacements, like, finish what you started. Like, all right, we're gonna do this. We were up on the X-Dogs on the goal line. They put in Hilliard, who goes in and throws an interception. And I'm like, I sat there for 4 more games and ate it and swallowed it because I'm a team player. I'm gonna be there in case you need me. And I sat there with my arms crossed and did whatever I could. So
unremarkables. Quarterback rolls to the left, is thrown up. It's caught along the sideline. He's still running up the sideline. Finally, either gets pulled or stepped out of bounds. To the right. Snap is off. And the pressure breaks through and he gets sacked again. Snap is off. Marty rolls. Oh, he fakes the pitch. He's going to run it up the middle. Has a couple blockers looking for a hole. Still up, still going, and he's finally pulled down. Backfield. Snap is off. Marty looking downfield. It's thrown. It's caught by Brady. He's going to put the cuts on. He does. He continues to get around. He hits the sidelines. And there's Brady for the touchdown. Pure chaos. Snap is off. Marty steps up. Pump fakes to the right. Throws it to the right. And it's caught on the sidelines. And that's going to be another touchdown for Pure Chaos. Snap is off. Marty steps up. He's going to dump it off in the middle to BJ. BJ cuts in back into the middle. And it is good. That's going to add another 2 points. That's going to make the score 16-0. Twins to the right. Snap is off. Quick throw to the right, and it's caught after a little bobble. He's going to take it up the middle. And he is down at about midfield. Right, empty backfield. Snap is off. He has a nice pocket. Pressure starts to leak in. He's going to throw it into the end zone. And it is caught. Wait for a call. Touchdown. Pure Chaos.
Let's get it back. Let's go.
Snap is off. Jamie pumps to the right. And he's going to be sacked in the backfield for a loss. Snap is off. Jamie steps up, and that's going to be another sack. Pure Chaos. Snap is off. Marty's going to step up. He's going to roll to the right. Looking, he has a wide open hole in the middle of the field, and he's going to finally take it. And there he is for the touchdown. And the snap is off. The ball is down. The kick is up. Oh, and it is no good. D-line. Snap is off. Pressure breaks straight up through the middle. He avoids the sack. Throws it downfield. And it's caught by his receiver, who gets back up, keeps running, and flag gets pulled. Wait for a call. And he's in for the touchdown. Emptied out backfield, trips left, twins right. And that's going to be a sack in the backfield. Emptied out backfield, snap is off. He has a nice pocket. He's going to cut back in. He gets rid of it. He throws it downfield. And is he... And they, I think, are pulled down short of the end zone. All right, and here we are with the start of the second half. Pure chaos with the ball. Marty rolling, looking around. He has some time to throw. He throws it up, and it's caught. Stiff armed in the middle of the field to keep his flag. He's going to keep moving. Back. Snap is off. He rolls to the right. It's caught by Brandon on the sideline with the spin move. Down here for pure chaos. Throws it downfield. Brady is there. Oh, BJ is there with the catch. He hits the sideline. And he's going to step out of bounds. First down, pure chaos. Same formation. Snap is off. The pressure comes in. He's going to throw it up into the end zone. Oh, and there's Brady with a touchdown catch. Brady, if you see this, I apologize. I hit the wrong zoom button. I hit the focus. Brady with the touchdown to end the game, and that will finish the score off 34-6.
Man, oh man, Ross Collins. What a spring it was in the Washington County Flag Football League this past season. Here we are. Finally, it's playoff time, fellas. The most wonderful time of the year. You guys excited? I'm excited. It's like Christmas or Hanukkah or whatever you celebrate nowadays. We celebrate it all here on Blunt Talk. But like I said, this is the time of the year. We're ready to go. Playoff time, Ross. We seen the teams early on. We took a look at them. We got 6 of them. We got Pure Chaos. We got UNR. We got Ruckus. We got the Spartans. We got us. We got Broad Axe. Familiar faces, all displayed on the back wall behind us, the 4 teams. Sorry, Ruckus, I don't have a jersey I could use. Sorry, UNR. I thought about Survivors, but I feel like that joke's dead at this point, so we're not going to keep making it. But, you know, got to proudly rep the 4 teams here in the 4 state that are making a run for the playoffs and made the postseason. Congratulations to all 4 of these teams for making playoffs. Got to give it up to Pure Chaos. Hey, shout out to all the teams who made playoffs this season. You guys proved you belong. Now you get a chance to show what you can do on the big stage. So it's going to be a great playoff.
Good draw us.
Yes, sir.
No offense, UNR, but good draw us.
Hey, I want to sleep on UNR yet. Hold on. I would not be sleeping on UNR yet.
We never sleep on anybody, Jeff.
Stay woke, Ross.
Take it week by week.
Stay woke, Ross. I know you fall asleep sometimes on the show. I don't want you to pass out again on me.
No, I think we're good there.
You think you're good there?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Let's take a look at the power rankings right now here in the Washington County Flag Football League. Number 6 is UNR. They're currently 0-8. Not a good season for UNR. This team has struggled, Ross Collins. And we talked about historically bad first-year teams. In recent years, you know, we go back to Survivors. When I first started, we were also a black and green team. 0-11 our first year. Everyone beat up on us. Both Hoffmans beat up on us. Matt Eisenberg beat up on us. Nighthawks beat up on us. Even Ruckus beat up on us. We just got our ass kicked every week. We were just a sorry sore bunch of saps. It was a rough time to be a Survivor. A lot of these.
Sore bunch of saps.
Yeah. And you know what, though? I want to give a shout out to the lone survivor from that first year team. I want to give a shout out to RJ Hilliard, who had a touchdown pass on Sunday. They put Hilliard in. They put in Hilliard. Chaos put in Hilliard.
Who also played for the Warriors back in the day.
Who also was a survivor. He played for my dad on the Hammers back in the day. Hey, the connections. Man, everybody's connected when you think about it. Like,
Wait, there's in the last game you just showed there, a little video. There's
Brunswick Railroaders
I'm
too.
not real sure why there were so many pure chaos guys wearing black against a team that's been wearing black all season.
I mean,
That was kind of confusing.
there was a KFFL playoff game with Browns and Green Machine where I asked why the Browns players half were wearing black against a team they know wore green all year. Wait, they don't because they're wearing black because they're the Green Machine, even though they were black and they're the Browns, but they wore orange and the Bulldog was blue. And yeah. Okay, just remember, TBT won the chip. TBT won the chip. That's all it needs. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. Whew. Sorry, flashbacks. Oh, what?
Yeah, I mean,
We won that day.
what I was going to say was UNR.
Yes, continue. UNR.
You can't complain about that.
I can't.
Make them switch shirts.
Yeah, you got to say something like.
Hey,
I do love seeing the random jerseys though that pop up on the field. You know, we had a nice selection of jerseys. For instance, one of them in case being Marty wearing his Ruckus jersey. That was a thing in the game. There were a couple Red Knight jerseys popping up. RJ wore his Batman shirt that he bought when he was about 12 years old and still has. Chaos guys, what's going on for your uniform? Are you guys ashamed of the pink tornado? What's going on? Why don't we see this anymore? What happened to this? I'm repping it right now. Here it is. Like, what happened to the Chaos jersey? You guys are pink. You guys are pink Chaos for a reason. You got to rep that shit. Rep it proudly. Even if you don't like it, you know what? If you got to do it, throw out the tornado. Just come out pink and black attack. Bret Hitman Hart style. Yeah. Y'all saw those shorts Sean Motes had of a KFFL last week. The Bret Hart shorts. That's what you got to go with. That should be the next Chaos scheme. Ronnie Hamilton, if you're watching, make that thing happen. You guys got to have a Bret Hart themed jersey. Make that a thing. You know, sincerely the team with their upside down Ultimate Warriors logo that looks like a W. Because W for Warriors.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
It's just dope. You know it.
Oh, we do know it. Good stuff. Good stuff. Let's go over the rest of the teams. We got another analyst joining us on the show, a fellow Warrior, a teacher, a mentor, a champion, a winner. Classmate of mine at Shepherd University. Not really, but he was in the same school at one point with me. Quarterback for the Warriors.
My man.
Had the athletes on the ropes at AFFL.
Yeah.
Even though people were trying to cheat for the athletes in the game. Man, why did they put cameras in the huddle? That's kind of uncomfortable to me. They were all up in there, man. I was sitting there, it's like, you can sit here and just learn a lot of watching Clancy here. I just see a tricky factor. How did you feel about being mic'd up at AFFL?
Well, I wasn't mic'd up. The camera, that was kind of cool.
Oh, shite. Hold on. I already made a mistake. I forgot I had my speakers on mute. There we go. That's from the video earlier, so I couldn't hear it. So go ahead.
I was saying I wasn't mic'd up, but the camera was kind of cool. Just a little sneak peek, something different.
It was interesting because like it was very intimate and like you got a feel for the game, but at the same time, I'm also like, man, if it was live, like you could call it out. The good thing with Facebook Live, it's about 5 seconds usually, 7 seconds give or take. So by the time it does give out, YouTube Live not so much. I will say YouTube Live is exactly on live point. Yeah, you could literally use YouTube Live for an advantage like that. There was always that famous story of main event supposedly doing that at Albany that Birdman told on Eric's show a few years ago. I do believe teams have tried that, though, because I have heard guys say on the live they're calling this based on hearing something they heard.
That's too much. Like, what are we doing?
Anyway, you got to win.
Yep.
Even if you take a forfeit win, which, that's just how some teams roll. Just what it is. It happens. We are the Warriors. We want all the smoke. We'll take on any comers, no matter what the numbers. We saw the last game, Kevin Clancy. 31-18. Over pure chaos. You take a look at that game. 11 Warriors on the field. That's all it took. All y'all needed. What was the biggest key to victory in that game with the lack of numbers you had going in?
Rotating the big boys. We had 8 for the first quarter. They scored, Pure Chaos scored in like 3 plays, real hype, which I get it. They should be. We scored a lot of our drives.
It's very rare for them, so like you got to be proud of those kids.
A lot of drives on Sunday were long. We couldn't be as explosive. We needed to kind of like take a breather because we only had 8 dudes for a while. But just trying to rotate the big boys out. I think we'll have a little bit more than 8 on Sunday.
It's like TBT last year. We had 8. We had 12. It's like that with the Warriors all year. No matter what the odds, though, we've overcome them. Even when we've lost, we've somehow found a way to win those games. That Broad Axe game we lost in the beginning, very close. Came down to the wire. Came down to the very end. They got us. They surprised us. It wasn't the Broad Axe we expected. That's a true fact. You bring in a Cortez and a Kajib and TJ and Lucas and a goalie. That's a whole different Broad Axe compared to any Broad Axe that's been in this league since the fall 17. That's not the Broad Axe defense you had, Clancy. That's for sure.
No. They got the talent. They probably have the best talent, especially that's shown up this year on a roster in county.
I 100% agree with that. Their talent on that Broad Axe team has been absolutely phenomenal. And I've been very happy to see them grow as a squad overall. It's a shame they couldn't get that team at Ocean City because watching the way that team has beaten the Spartans, they've beaten us, they've held their own against other teams. They're undefeated otherwise. OC, though, they were very tough of only 14 strong. They played the Demons tough. Joe Cassone had a lot of good words for the Broad Axe. We interviewed him for Atlantic City a few weeks ago. He was very positive about them and the way they came out to play against his Demon squad. Had good words with them and the Killer Bees. Shout out to Joe. Just let us know whenever you want the Demons here in the whatever league everyone's riding in this fall. Let's see. That's a whole other story. Looking forward to seeing Demons. That's going to be very interesting. A lot of Demons on this Warrior squad, though.
Yeah, they're going to be loaded. I don't know who's all playing with them, but from people that I've talked to and heard of, they're going to be pretty stacked, I think.
I think so, too. We had to look at them at the 4-state fours. That was that tournament that you did, Ross, back in Greencastle in January. The one that was the first one we did at Greencastle. And that game was very one-sided in both cases against Ruckus and against, I believe it was Outlaws. They played in the first game. 20-0 against the Outlaws. It was easy, nothing to it. Ruckus, and this was a stacked Ruckus. The Ruckus squad they had out there was kind of a bit more akin to what the Killer Bees was this year. So it was kind of like the Bees, but if Dustin was running it, yeah. And they had Tyler, they had Moats. I think they had several other guys in there too. I can't remember fully offhand, but I remember they were pretty loaded for a Ruckus team. Like, it wasn't the Ruckus we've seen in Washington County for sure. Dustin kind of put together a makeshift squad, which that's just how you get bumped in the offseason. Huh?
They even got Moats a jersey.
They did. They really gave him a jersey. Hey, I love the respect that Ruckus showed Sean Moats. You got to hand it to him. Ever since Sean Moats has come over to the Warriors, he has owned Ruckus. So at this point, they have to show him some kind of respect.
Facts.
So, I feel pretty optimistic with the squad we have coming into playoffs, especially with the Demon players on there, that this team really can make an impact. It is a shame that given what this Demon team means that we won't be playing each other next season, depending how this whole league thing goes. For each side, we don't know who's where at this moment. A lot of chaos going on in the 4-state. I'm not talking pure chaos.
Praying toilet paper.
Praying toilet paper. What do you? That's. Can we just make a rule that we get to never have a tornado logo?
Yeah, I don't think it's possible.
Did you ever see the Mayhem logo, Clancy, the original?
Yeah, that was better.
It was better, but it still wasn't great.
Yeah, it's just not a good logo, mascot, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, I'm not much of a tornado person. I just.
Did you imagine that thing being a mascot?
If this was a mascot,
scared all the kids.
Oh man, Ronnie should start a kids team with that. I like to see it. I like to see a pure chaos kids team. But going back to real serious talk, though, Demons looking legit next year. Glad to have those guys on board with us this season. It's just nice to come together and win a championship. It's going to be interesting what happens and what unfolds over the next few weeks. There's a lot of uncertainty in the air when it comes to playoffs this year because this is a weird playoff. There's a lot of external factors happening in this tournament coming up. Some people are looking to play at other places. Who knows who's going to be where on that Sunday? There will be 4 games played this weekend. We will have 4 games.
Not 5, just 4.
Yeah, and it's tough. You don't want the referees to get dehydrated, and you don't want the media guy to pass out from not drinking enough water or stopping to take a break, or you don't want players to drop dead either. Flag football is a daunting sport, and so it just happens. It's Father's Day.
Oh shit!
It is Father's Day.
It is Father's Day. And as fathers, I know you guys would rather not be at football. I know you guys would rather be elsewhere.
Nah.
I understand. It's 100 for real. I'm looking forward to this playoff. This is going to be a sick playoff. We got some good games coming up. One of the games I'm looking forward to the most is going to be the first game, Ruckus Pure Chaos. It's a playoff rematch. First and foremost, Chaos last week, they beat UNR. Your thoughts watching that footage earlier, Clancy, of the Chaos UNR game?
If I just saw that, I would be worried about Chaos in the league. I don't know. What they put up, 38?
38-6, yeah.
How many points did they put up all year?
Ooh. Yeah, Trail scored a touchdown.
Oh.
Yeah, you got to consider who scored the touchdown.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, that number? How many points did Pure Chaos score all year?
I got to check it 1 second.
Did we call Trail in? I kind of want to know what he was.
Trail's out to dinner, he told me, so he can't. Yeah, I don't want to interrupt his dinner. That'd be kind of weird.
Fair enough.
I mean, we've already seen guys go through convenience stores and stuff. He was promised Washington County championship, obviously. But looking at Chaos offense, they've been doing well against the Warriors. We'll say that much. Against us right now, they are averaging about 18.5 per game.
Okay.
Yeah. And when you go back to last season, you throw in 20 points, 19 per game. Pure Chaos seems to have the Warriors defense number. What is it about Pure Chaos that just gets us guys? It seems like every time we play them, they give our defense some fits. They give us some troubles. What do you think? Because they're going to be opposite brackets, so I'm not worried about seeing them come championship. I doubt they make it. That's going to be tough. They're going to have to beat two teams they've never beaten before, and under the name Pure Chaos in the Washington County Flag Football League, with the Ruckus Squad and the Tri-State Spartans. That's a daunting gauntlet. I don't think they'll make it, honestly. What did you notice about Pure Chaos playing them both times this year, Kevin?
The first time we played him, it was all Houston. We had a little trouble stopping him. Second time we played him, Marty played well. I mean, we didn't have the numbers. I gave up a score because my dumbass, I was playing like the flat, jumped on fake. He just ran around.
What's going on?
Just slow.
Was Brady better the X factor that day?
For what? What happened?
He was getting frustrated. He wasn't getting the ball.
Shh. You know how I did as a receiver?
I know. The second game, you got it done.
Yeah. Had to make up for the first game. Taking frustration on them, especially since, Jamie was talking shit on our team, since the season started. But offensive line was definitely unreliable for them. 18 sacks given up.
So that is
unremarkable.
Trenches for you.
Remarkable.
It's tough. It's tough when you don't have the guys in the trenches who are used to it. I don't know the names of those linemen. I've never seen them before. I guess they played different over here in War State, though. It's different. We're tougher. It's tough in the trenches when you come over to this area. And Pure Chaos, people will say they're light in the trenches, but when you take a look at what they got, they are tough enough to play because of the fact that they get to bump in this area no matter what league they're in or what team they're on, because of the fact that they're experienced flag football players at this point where, don't get me wrong, UNR just seem like they have the experience. Jamie has said they played together for years, and Trail was on the team, and,
I felt bad he drove out there.
What's that?
I said I felt bad that he drove out there for that.
Yeah, you can't feel too bad. You got to do his homework.
Well, we're going to have an explanation on Trail. But from the man who hired him on Sunday, we got to know what's going on, Mr. Jamie Zimmerman. Man who hired him on Sunday, we got to know what's going on, Mr. Jamie Zimmerman. Echo. Jesus. Jamie.
Yeah.
How you doing?
What's up, man?
I'm doing nothing much. We're talking playoffs. We're talking UNR. We're talking Pure Chaos. Talking Warriors. We got you guys on Sunday for the third time of the season. I'm looking forward to it. Double QB set, you and Trail. I really think it set the world on fire in this game. What do you think, Kevin Clancy?
Well, I like both of them. You need time, though. That's the thing. If you're running for your life, it doesn't matter who's back there.
I think that this gives time because you have that option instead where suddenly the D linemen have to be honest. Will they commit to Jamie? Will they commit to Trail? Bro.
See, you can bring three.
Bro, you can run that Chris Boone, Chuck Boyd offense in this scenario.
You can bring
That's
one go to the other QB and the other two go straight to the original QB.
I don't know, man.
Probably.
You got to do something to offset offensive line issues. Like Kevin, let's just say you're having offensive line problems. What is your advice to Jamie when it comes to dealing with this in 9-man so far? Because you've seen up front how UNR's line has played. If that was you, what adjustment did you make?
You want me to give all my secrets out before we play them on Sunday?
Ain't gonna help.
I'm giving the worst advice possible.
I've already said
This is a setup question.
No, it's you get. I mean, obviously, answer get the ball out quick, but you do that with screens and might be able to chip. I mean, you got to use the tight end. I don't remember if you guys do, but some teams don't, and I think it's dumb. I mean, even like ADR, they would get away with it sometimes without the tight end, but then play a fast team like us with bullets, and it didn't work the same.
Not everybody has Chris Boone speed, though. Like that Chris Boone speed can be crazy. That agility is ridiculous sometimes.
I say that, yeah, the hips saved him.
The Shakira hips, as Keith Giles would say.
Get the ball out quick and get out of the pocket. Don't stand there and take it. And I've had my fair shares of not great lines. We have a pretty damn good one on the Warriors, but I still get the ball out quick. You listen to Tiv bitch every week about how I threw the ball in 2 seconds, and it's what I do. I'm used to it. I kind of know what the defense is doing. I know kind of where I'm going before the play, so it's experience, I guess.
So how different is it without Chris Tivis?
It's awful. I don't know how I'm living.
I don't know how you are either.
You got to think about it. If Tivis had been there for the reckless villains and Clancy had been there for the villains, like he was supposed to in the beginning with Tivis, they could have won the championship. You remember that scrimmage with Ruckus, bro?
Yeah.
Tivis could have also been on the Warriors. Let's not disregard that fact.
I mean, if he wanted to, he's always welcome, man. You know, Tivis is family. You know, he's like that, like second cousin.
He's declined too many times. I don't know.
He said what?
We'll have to take it to the board.
Yeah, we got to talk to the board. Yeah, the board's got to. We got to see what the board thinks about this decision.
Yeah.
I think what rules committee.
Yeah, the rules committee.
Yeah.
Rules committee needs to review it, and the ref union.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, you can't forget about the ref union. That's a pretty big.
Well, I don't know what's gotten into Tiv these last 2 years. He was a little quiet, and these last 2 years he's just opening up. He's letting people fucking know that he is the best.
Tivis has proven over the last couple of months why he's a difference maker and an X factor in all of this. Reckless Villains were really missing him the other day. Like we said last night on the extra yard, it was different without Tivis there. I feel like if Tivis had been there, that last play never happens. That one at the end where they score never happens. I think Tivis bats it down incomplete. You need Tivis.
Right. Probably picks it off.
Yeah. Like Tivis probably runs it back too. Like a Madden linebacker with the one-handed interception when he jumps up in the air and outruns the entire defense. That's how I'm thinking Tivis runs it back.
As long as he doesn't try to high step again, I'm good with it.
That's a little skip to Malou on his way to the end.
Yo, we need. I want Tivis to I want to see Tivis hurdle somebody.
Skip to Malou.
You know he could.
I believe it, 100%. Jamie, you're playing us on Sunday for a third time. How do you game plan the third time around?
Pray.
It is Sunday morning. It will be God's day.
It will be. I don't know, man. Team's depleted. It was all there and gone. So I'm just hoping to put something together for at least a decent offensive line for Trail, if he does come. If not, I will have to. obviously play. But I'm not trying to like give credit where because credit is due all around. Like Clancy's a dog. I've been all around this leagues, and I'm telling you what, when I saw him, you can hand him shit, and he'll turn it into something. Point blank. So it's just try to play the best we can, put up a game, give some competition, and see what the outcome is.
It's a really intriguing game because I think you guys got nothing. You guys got nothing to lose at this stage. Just come out swinging, come out fighting, throw anything you got, creative trick plays, anything. Throw out some 8-man stuff, throw out some 5-man stuff. 2 tight end sets. That's what I'm recommending. I'm saying
that's what we've been running against. The first game we had to figure it out in the second half, and then that's when we actually scored. But there was kind of a little bit of a missed flag, I guess you could say. So I call a spade. But that front four when they're all there, that's a problem. And I experienced it firsthand. And with a beat up offensive line, we've had injuries. I haven't had them all together. Everybody sees it that, we got to make adjustments. But that front four is, yeah.
Yeah, the front four is kind of scary. I agree with that. If I had a lineup against our front four, I'd punt. Actually, I want to punt. I would take a kneel from the punt position.
Yeah, it's like first down. We'll declare.
I'll pull both my flags and just throw the ball like to the ground and run away.
Now here's even something that I picked up on, because Tyler Spencer, he's a funny dude, but damn, he's a dick. But anytime I went double tight, he's
I'm talking about our Tyler.
Yeah, he's no. I love he's awesome. He's funny to play with. I love his knowledge. He's all around awesome. But when every time I went double tight end, he's like, "Oh, I'll bring it 8 in the box," and I'm like, "All right, so I guess we'll just do a chess match with the DBs." But even at that, it was like you never know what's coming and what's not. He disguises it well. He knows how to position them. So even on the offensive side of reading, if it's me or Trail, he puts them where they need to be. So much credit due there. It's a lot to plan for.
Tyler is a defensive genius.
Yeah.
He's been a difference maker in this franchise for the last 2 years. Warriors defenses were always good, but I always said the problem the Warriors had for years was that while the D line was always up there as one of the best units in the league, that the secondary was the liability point of the team for many years. Because when that rush didn't get there, that secondary usually struggled, especially going against superior talent, like what the league was having during that time with ADR and Misfits, AFN, Mayhem. It was tough sledding, but the addition of Tyler Spencer in 2019 will always go down as one of the biggest signings in the franchise's history, if not the biggest, tied with Kevin Clancy, Sean Moats, and all the other current guys on this team right now at the championship.
Oh, it's been huge. He knows his shit. He's not the most athletic on the field, but he's usually in the right spot. Yeah. And I'll be honest with you. When I first, we played in Hagerstown. I don't know. It was 4 years ago, whatever. That November, the Hagerstown tournament, whatever that November was before we won Nationals. I had this makeshift team.
17, you were there, I remember.
Yeah. So I put this makeshift team in. We had 2 teams merged from the Carroll County League. We played Broadax. I picked on Tyler every fucking play. And I got him a bunch. He was talking just like he does now. Nothing's changed. He's the same person 5 years ago. But picked on him. So I really didn't know what his talent level was, but playing with him, and a lot of people hate him because he talks, whatever. He does talk and gets in people's heads. I love it. I love watching it. But but he knows his shit. His football IQ is up there. Probably one of the best in the county for defensive IQ. Like I said, not the most athletic, but he makes it work.
Where'd you go, Clancy?
My wife's trying to call.
Oh, all good, all good,
Hold on.
all good. That's more important.
It should be all right. I'm gonna watch yell at me later. Shit. But like I said, he's not the most athletic, but he puts our dudes in the perfect spots more times than not. Nobody has to worry about the defense when he's with us.
I agree with that 100%. And, you know, I saw it firsthand with TBT, the greatest dynasty in KFL history. Saw it firsthand with ADR. Saw it firsthand with Broad-X. Tyler is that guy who, if you could beat him in a mental war, you can beat his defenses. But the minute you let him get under your skin, it's over. And that's something a lot of guys easily fall into. And they don't even realize it. Because it's the small things you do as a player, the small details that go into every play you make, and every small doubt in your head that gets you as the game goes on. It's intimidation factor. Yeah. Tyler plays a long game. Yes, sir. Big part of the game.
And every now and then, he's that guy on offense. Yeah. Who caught the tying touchdown this year against Broad-X?
Tyler Spencer.
Who caught the game winner last year against Misfits?
Tyler Spencer.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Touchdowns last season in the Keystone Flag Football League. Tyler Spencer. Shout out our guy.
Man, that dude is trash, bro. He doesn't know nothing. He just talks his shit on Facebook and blah, blah, blah.
You know what I'd put above him, honestly?
You know what else he does that nobody else has said?
What?
He also holds his teammates accountable.
He does. And a lot of guys can't take that.
It's hard to deal with sometimes.
Yeah.
He will hold himself accountable as well. So, yeah.
He plays a very passionate game. I will say that 100%. But anyways, looking forward to seeing how it all plays out. All right, Brady, you got Ruckus.
Yep.
You just beat UNR last week. We're gonna. Do you have any final words about this UNR chaos rivalry? You all will see each other after this game, unless you all mean the chip. Which, if you all mean the chip, which hey, come on, that could happen. I think we could get UNR versus chaos in the chip. That would be huge.
They just played in the chip.
Huh?
Last Sunday, they just played in the chip.
Bullet Bowl.
That's exactly what I was about to say.
Hey, at least neither of you all folded during the season.
At least you all have toilet paper.
Is that where all the chaos jerseys went? Where's your all jersey at, Brady?
Where are they at?
Yeah, why is there more Killer Bees jerseys than chaos jerseys on the field now?
It's like black t-shirts.
I don't know. Ronnie be slacking on the jerseys. He been
Ronnie not even repping his own team. Ronnie wearing a Killer Bees jersey.
Man, I don't even have my.
Out there putting another man's jersey on over his own teams.
Man, at least wear a pink shirt. But it's cool. We know.
Y'all got to do the Bret Hart thing. You know who Bret Hart is? I know you were born in like 2005. Y'all got to go Bret Hart picking Black Attack. Change y'all's name to the Hitmen. There you go.
Oh my God.
Bro, that's a thing. Pitch that. I like that. Put that on a jersey.
You said something about freaking Outlaws and Andy Hoffman too. Nah, ain't happening.
Why?
Nah.
Come on, make it happen. Andy Hoffman to the Outlaws.
Ain't no way.
Bro, it's in his blood. His dad played for Hannigan's Outlaws. He could play for Grant's Outlaws. Or no, Smith's Outlaws. There you go. Because Hannigan was the last name.
I'll pass on that.
Brah, come on. Pick if not him, then pick up Patrick Crawford.
He asked me to go to an 8-man tournament. I ain't really never seen him play.
Don't
Come
give
to
me
WCFFL hashtag just win eights in York, Pennsylvania, July 17th and 18th. We'll be live.
Oh shit! I think that's the one he invited me to.
Y'all should go out. Y'all should get their 8-man ball because it's kind of similar to 9-man, but it's weird. It's like the weirdest version of 8-man ever to me. But it's like better than watching certain styles of 8-man where certain flags are used and relegated by certain organizations that we will not speak fondly of on this program.
Dang.
But I do like 8-man poppers, no matter what version it is, whether it's down ineligible blockers or what, because it does give a 9-man feel to it. I had a good time at Hanover a few months ago. If y'all not doing anything, I recommend joining in that. I really do. But seriously, if not Andy, go Patrick Crawford. If not Patrick Crawford, Clancy, you got like a cousin or something?
my wife's looking to play.
There you go, Clancy's wife.
Hey, just don't let Patrick Crawford hold any cash.
Oh wow.
Fact.
Oh,
That's exactly the fact.
I hear he's a collision estimator because I saw like his business card the other day at like an auto body shop.
Sounds like a Blippi song, dude.
I kind of want to like, if my car gets so wrecked, I do want to see what the estimate would be. Check it out.
If your car gets in a wreck,
We're not going to talk about that. I don't ever want to talk about the fact that I went to a survivor's practice and then almost died in a car accident.
if you just said my car gets in a wreck,
But anyway, let's get back to actual football talk.
the wreck pop.
Brady, you got Ruckus again. You guys at Ruckus tend to play each other pretty close. Like, I don't think there's much gap between you all. Ruckus is a weird team. They've been a weird team for a while. The post Scotty, post West Virginia, the West Virginia guys are back now, so I guess like they're back too. So I guess this is still the post Scotty era, but they got a new quarterback who looks like he's starting to put in some work. You guys have a chance to check out Ruckus? Any of you? Like any evaluation on what Ruckus has?
I did. I got to see them. We played them.
How'd that go?
It started out fairly tight. We actually had a good side of our line there before they disappeared before the second game. But that kid that I don't know what his name is, but got good mechanics. He sees the field. He stays in the pocket, and he gets out of there a little bit. But he makes those little like quick errors. You could tell. I don't know if he's young or new to quarterbacking, but he's got everything. But he just makes that little mistake that you wouldn't see most people make. Like he just throws it directly to the defender. But other than that, he's pretty on him right now.
It is the fact that could be wearing or just never know.
Yeah, everybody's wearing whatever jersey nowadays.
Somebody
Marty's
said
wearing a Ruckus jersey while playing for Chaos.
Just came out of the hunting trees wearing
somebody said Sunday he went to McDaniel, played quarterback. So I don't know.
He went to McDaniel? Oh, I like
That's
that.
what somebody said.
I heard that too.
Yo, if that's true, that's a big signing. That's the thing, we've talked
Yeah,
about
we're not
Ruckus
big,
and their future and all this because, they've been around for 7 years as of this fall. They came into the league when I did. And I remember how they started, like where they were at the beginning. Just a bunch of Smithsburg alumni and random Hagerstown guys. Oh, and look, Shane Zabier's playing there too. And they had Cortez. Cortez was on Ruckus back when I started.
Beard, give good credit to the winter starting.
My guy Shane Lowry, he was on Ruckus back then too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ruckus. OG Ruckus was weird.
Back in the day, they
Yeah,
had
Sherrow, Snavely. That was something. Yeah, good times. Ruckus was a dominant juggernaut back then. But I'm glad to see them trying to recruit younger because you do start to wonder what their future is. I do feel like this game with Chaos will tell a lot.
They recruit the young.
So I've heard. I hear Dustin's got a son out there.
No.
Dustin Jr.'s out there.
To be fair, man, I like that kid's intensity though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish I could check out more. I have good news, fellas. Keith Giles will be live for the playoffs this weekend.
But
He will film the games. There will be Keith
out.
Giles.
We got to figure out somehow how to get it not fuzzy. I don't know if you could do it live. Every live I've seen, you can't see anything.
He can't go live. That's he's got to use it. He's got to do it and then record it in after.
you got to use
If
all about
we
service.
can all agree to move playoffs to next Saturday and an open date, I can make it with my camera equipment and give it to him. Boom.
Not gonna happen.
What non-negotiable? Come on, man.
Joey, if you would see what goes on in this captain's chat about this whole thing and all the websites, they're not budging on this. Like, it's not happening.
I'm gonna start a what's those petition pages? A change thing, like change.org app. Yeah. Change.org. Change Washington County flag football. Make playoffs one day on a Saturday.
Here's one thing I'd like to see happen, though. If Broadax doesn't advance to the championship, if the two teams that are there, if they want to play, will they let them play?
Why would that not surprise me as a thing that could happen?
No, I'm dead ass. I think about that. Let's say they don't make it into the championship.
Even if Broadax does make the championship, they have.
Like honestly, Brady, if you all are still there, and let's just say Zimmerman and UNR.
By that time,
sorry, I already know a Jamie, so I can't call you Jamie.
By that time, I'll be back. So like, if we want to go get pizza and stuff, I'll make that happen.
Yeah. So what we can do is like, let's make it a mission. Let's sign a pact. All right. All of us, and if we can get Damian Coates in here, or Dustin Mitchell, and let's all say, let's go and say if Broadax doesn't make it, Pure Chaos and Warriors, or Pure Chaos UNR, or even Spartans, or even Ruckus, we just play the chip right there and then. Brady, you go with it?
When's this? This Sunday?
Just do it this Sunday. We done. We don't come back ever again. No, I mean like to that same facility that particular next week.
What about the refs?
They'll stay.
You ask them on the spot. Like, I'll hit up. You know what?
Is Andy a father?
Yes.
You can get other refs. Hold on. I know other refs. I know another ref.
But they're not going to let that happen in their own league.
The captains are the ones who lead the league. That's what I was told years ago. I think we can do it. Let's do it. We'll have a chip right there after the game. We'll have the live and everything. Brady, if you're up for it, let me know.
Hey, that's a holiday gift to my team. Let's go.
Take care. If we can make that happen, we'll definitely take care of it.
Yeah, I know. We got some guys.
Whatever they need.
We got this. Yeah, we'll make sure they're taking well good care of. There'll be a big donation for TBT.
Hey, we handling shit this weekend.
There we go. Chaos is in. Jamie, are you in?
I'll sign whatever. I roll with the
All
pack.
right. He's signing in. He's part of the crew. Our guy.
Brady, what's the prediction?
Jay-Z and
What's that, Kevin?
I want a prediction from Brady against Ruckus.
Yeah, man. What do you got for Ruckus?
Man, we're gonna win by at least 4. I'm calling it.
Points or touchdowns?
Why'd you say it all proper like that, but then only say 4 points? Like you about to say you're gonna blow them out.
Our defense gonna lock in. They defense played us tough last time, so their defense is nice too. But we're gonna lock in.
What was the score?
I can't remember the score from last time.
I was there. It was
Very
close.
close.
I was there. I think it was like 23-14 or something like. It was a weird score, but it wasn't that far off.
13-14.
I don't know.
You guys were very close in playoffs last year. Like Houston had
Yeah.
that big pass at the end.
7-6.
12.
I think
Orange Fruit said 20-12.
Marty says 20-12. Wait a minute. Marty's the starter for Chaos, isn't he?
Yes, sir.
I keep forgetting because he wore his Ruckus jersey last week. And I was like, am I watching Ruckus versus UNR right
That's
now?
what I'm saying.
Wow.
Never know. The other guy-
Actually, the big question to them is how's Houston's shoulder?
Yeah, how is Houston's shoulder?
He left the game in that Ruckus game, and I talked to him on the sidelines, and he's like, "It ain't right." Like he was laying there dead arm, so that's big.
Uh-oh.
We'll let y'all know Sunday.
That's
Yeah.
what the score will be Sunday.
Hey, I can tell you already,
All right.
knowing the kind of player Houston is, regardless of how he feels, he's going to be out there.
Oh, 100%.
Like, I 100% believe it. He's ready to go.
Yeah, they got to get him the ball a lot.
Yeah.
Get that speed option of Marty and Houston going if possible. That'd be a nice little duel there.
They should.
I think Marty's going to be motivated for this game. I think he's ready to play Ruckus after the split up and everything else. Because he was a big part of why they were successful last fall. I mean, because you think about it, the games he started, they put up over 20 per game. Like they were doing really well from the QB, and then he goes to Chaos. I think this is going to be a big game for him. And I think a big game for everybody else. And if Chaos gets the win here, they get Broad Axe right after.
No.
What's the first game today?
First game of the day is going to be Ruckus Chaos right out of the gate, 9 a.m.
If Chaos wins, they would go to Spartans, wouldn't they? Or the 6 seed.
No, what happens is there's no reseeding after the first round. It's not NFL style.
Oh no, so Warriors would go to Spartans. Okay.
Yeah, we get the Spartans.
Nice little pass.
Yeah, that's going to be an interesting game because Tri-State is not happy about what happened last weekend.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think they'll be all right.
and there's a lot of there's a lot of killer bees on this Warriors team that played against them last week, and they're going to be extra motivated to face them again, in my opinion.
Repeat. They can do the repeat like a week.
What happened last week?
So in KFFL last week, Spartans had a 14-0 lead at the end of the third quarter on the Killer Bees. And then the Bees scored 3 touchdowns in a row to win the game at the end.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Sounds like something that happened in the WCFFL this year.
Yeah, and Shane Zabir, Tyler Spencer, Carlos are all part of that comeback too. Dude, it's crazy. Like,
Dude, Carlos ran him over. Woo.
I sat here and watched that shit with popcorn. I was like, woof.
Hey, that pass to Houston in the back of the end zone that they called incomplete was definitely a touchdown.
Yeah, he was in.
He had that in, man. That was whew. I
don't
said
think-
that immediately. I was like, man, look at this shit.
I don't know if he was throwing to him. Looked like he was throwing to Murray.
Ooh.
It was a hell of a catch.
yeah, that was an amazing game. Oh my god. There's been a lot of great football this year. Like, I've learned a lot of appreciation for the sport, more so than ever in this year alone. In my travels, yeah, there's been a lot this year, and getting to learn different styles, whether it be York 8-man or AFL 7-man, seeing that. You're going to be in Indianapolis, right, Kevin?
Not sure yet.
Ooh, I know Free Smoke is in there. I'd like to see you get another shot, honestly, because You were very close against athletes. You were
what
very
will you
close.
do to make this happen?
The crazy thing is that in Florida, I guess they had lightning, but they had a rain delay. We played in a damn monsoon all weekend.
Wait, they had a rain delay.
I did notice
They had a
that.
rain delay on turf, but no rain delay in
They said it was lightning, but still, the conditions we had to play in were unreal.
Yeah, that was a rough weekend for everybody across the board. But it was great football all around. Like I grew a great appreciation watching AFL style, and it did show Kevin that you are versatile as a flag football quarterback, which is something I think a lot of QBs in the sport need to start looking into. Is playing other styles in order to learn more of the game.
Ball out quickly.
Yeah,
So
like
you got 4 seconds or whatever it is.
Yeah, they can rush it.
Yeah.
AFL style is a little weird, though. I will say, like the 7-point touchdown for 50 yards or more. That's a thing. And you can go for 3.
Hmm?
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah. I do like the 3.
AFL is a little different. It's interesting, and I feel like I do give a shout out to Jamie Wolf and Chris B once again for running a good tournament. Hey, we give a shout out the last 2 nights. We might as well give a shout out to the man himself, Chris Boone. He went out there. He got the AFL championship for Free Smoke. Or sorry, Showtime. Sorry for my Clancy still. I'm out of it, man. Been a long day of work.
Showtime.
He could have been at Free Smoke.
Showtime.
But Clancy just stepped up. He got the win. Athletes was tough though. 3
I like
overtimes.
that they provide the jersey.
They got to definitely give like you guys and Misfits a chance to get back in. You both deserve a golden ticket.
Showtime had a squad, and I guess Mayo brought some of his dudes. I'm sure it's been in NFL camp, so I don't know who everybody was, but half the dudes were Showtime, half the dudes I guess were Mayo's guys.
That's a pretty big pickup though. Like it's good to have those connections. Like Mayo being a former NFL and CFL receiver, one of the few NFL players that passed by the 4th state. You never know.
Get him on the Warriors for a while now.
I wouldn't blame you one bit. Great talent to have.
He's scared. He's scared to play with me.
He's been trying. I've heard a lot of different teams have been trying to get him. I understand 100%. Like that is a talent you don't want to turn down.
Got that free weekend. Just think about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Give him one of those little speeches. If it works out.
The definition of a pro player, and I think that's what Chaos needs to do is try to bring in Thomas Mayo. Seriously, Brady, consider it.
Better raise some money.
Yeah, y'all got that sponsorship, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, by like Charmin, right?
Fuck no, it's like Pepsi or something. I can't remember what ramen is.
PetSmart, is that what you said?
Pepsi.
Pepsi?
I think
Yeah.
I can't.
Pepsi sponsors Pure Chaos?
Not like Pepsi, whatever his company worked for. I can't remember what it's called, but
Oh no, I hope it's not Coca-Cola.
I know what he means. He didn't mean Pepsi, he meant Pepto. Pepto-Bismol. And the toilet paper. Like, I get it. It makes sense. Well, I get it. That's a great idea. I get it. So that's a sponsor. It makes sense. Jamie, if you guys beat us somehow, some way,
Over the rainbow.
over the bridge, way up high. How do you prepare for Spartans the next round?
You mean Broad?
No, you get Spartans.
If we win?
Yeah,
Yes, this is not NFL style.
Whoever wins our game plays Spartans.
Yeah, this is not reseeded after the first round like the NFL does.
I mean,
It should be. I like that idea. I think that's a
Nah,
great
I mean,
Keep it interesting.
I like that matchup better than our first matchup, a lot. Because
So saying we're better than the Spartans.
yeah,
Smart man. I like it.
I mean, I'm not taking anything away from the Spartans. I'm just saying that I've seen both teams play their best, and it's if everybody's playing their best, you guys come out on top. So, but to plan for them, I mean, I've seen holes in the defense. So if I can see them, I know other quarterbacks can see them. But all like defensively, you got to really account for that number 4 kid. Like he's a very agile receiver, very fast. I don't know his name, but I've seen him. I've seen him. Like I've even heard you in videos. Like he's taking them and put them on their back and win games up in the KFFL.
Bro, he's going to college.
Yeah, he's mad. And then they still have like 2 other receivers 2 or 3 that are just as nice. But I mean, he is the centerpiece.
He's a legitimate college athlete. Like he's gonna do greater things this fall and beyond. He really is. Like I'm actually it's gonna be sad to see him go. I'm hoping he gets to have a chance to like finish out this weekend, at least playing a good game for himself to go out on his own end. I don't know where he's going to school. I saw the other day though he said he was going off to school. So I'm proud to see guys like that come into the league, get work against an older, more experienced group of guys, because I believe that helps out a lot of young athletes. I think I did a lot of good for O'Shea Thorpe last year on our team when he came over and played. And he got work with us. He got work with Rampage. Got to face Greg Proctor on the circuit. Like that's you go up against experience like that. You go up against veterans on the other side of the ball. I think he was going up against Travis Hale at different times. Like that grows a player very quickly because you're being thrown out there in the fire. And
bro, I played against main event.
You didn't play against the main event. You played against Ned Carter. That was not main event. That's not even main event. We don't count that game. That was not the main event Clancy played. Let's just put it like that.
Remember when I played the Bulls?
Remember Ross played against you, Clancy? Good times.
I remember when Clancy threw that ball and he was like, ooh, that's nice. As he walked to our sideline and it was a touchdown. I was like, this fucking guy.
This fucking guy.
I was like, that was awesome. That was one of the coolest things I've ever seen in flag football. Still to this day. He literally rolled to his left, right to our sideline, just launched it. It was like, ooh, that's nice. And touchdown, boy.
Yo, like
That was a fun weekend.
that was a really good Bullets team that weekend that you guys had. Yeah. Like this is the main event Ross played. The greatest. You get an up. Here we go. We're gonna fast forward. Great quality. Here we go. There's main event. They're in blue, and there's ADR in the black. I feel like I'm watching Keith stream at the river on this one a little bit. It's no slight. I had service issues there too. So like it's a bad area. That area is bad for service in general. It's not that whole Riverside is rough. What is even going on? Oh, that's a whole broadcast. No one wants to watch that. Never mind.
When did y'all play them, on Saturday?
Yeah, they played a Saturday main event where they had 14 guys in Pomo going both ways.
Yeah. Sunday was a little different. Saturday we beat the shit out of them.
Yeah, they played the Saturday version, which that wasn't really main event.
It got dark too. I remember that one.
That game ended at like 8:30.
They threw one to Drew Terry, and like he was the only one on the field that even saw the football and just took off with it. And we got that.
Yeah, and then they brought the dogs on Sunday.
Yeah, everybody was there on Sunday. I remember because like
who did we play on Sunday?
You guys played Bullets.
Us.
Oh, that's right. Yep.
Yeah, your circuit, your A experience was having to play Bullets twice in main event.
That wasn't always. Started off in Hagerstown, Rampage.
Oh, you played against Rampage and Scorpions too.
Yeah, and then played Scorpions again.
Yes. There are times in the circuit revolves. But yeah, if you, I honestly looking at it overall, I like our chances in this playoff. Like, I do feel like we will beat both the teams and win the championship. I can't see any reason why we don't.
Yeah,
We're the best team in the league.
We're going back to prediction. The winner of Warriors versus UNR wins the championship.
I agree with that 100%. Like, because if UNR beats us, that's a confidence booster. Jamie's going to come in a full head of steam. He's going to be ready to go. He will be good to go against Spartans. Spartans will be going on defense. If they can get some pressure on Keenan Pooler, he might falter again like he did against the Bees. Then you take a look at the championship game on the other side. Brady Benner and Pure Chaos will be there waiting. They're going to be ready to go.
I got Ruckus in the Pure Chaos.
You got Ruckus. Clancy, who do you got?
Ruckus in a close one.
Man, you're picking against like one of your former students. I read that comment.
That was my favorite comment from the week.
True. It's just funny though.
Adult life's different, isn't it, Brady?
Yeah. Shit, you telling me?
So what? The winner of that is the Broad Axe, right?
Yeah, winner that goes to Broad Axe.
So I got Ruckus versus Broad Axe.
Yeah, Ruckus, Broad Axe. Jamie, who do you got between Chaos and Ruckus? Let's get his pick.
Chaos by a touchdown.
Oh,
Jamie's got Chaos. Hey, all right.
I saw when my line was a little bit there. That's their secondaries. Yeah. Let them do their thing.
A new leaf and toilet paper.
Jamie likes Chaos. Jamie likes Chaos. All right. So you got Ruckus and Axe.
Yeah.
And Clancy's got Ruckus and Axe.
Yeah. Did you ever say your official pick
My official pick,
for Chaos Ruckus?
I'm going to go Ruckus, man. Like, I believe my guy didn't go. It's 100%.
From what I've heard, he's been playing some of his best ball.
He's having a career year. Like, he's an A bracket player, bro. He is an A for Misfits.
Yeah.
So he's an A player. He's been balling, though, for Venom, too. Like, he's one of the hardest working players out there. Like, I give him a lot of props.
All right. So what we got? We got
We'd love to have
Brady.
They
We
got
got Jay-Z going for Pure Chaos.
Jay-Z.
Against Broad
Is that
Axe.
what you're – wait, what?
Yeah, that's yeah.
You're calling Jamie Jay-Z now?
Yeah, that's
I like it.
Jay-Z.
That's my initials, but I mean it's kind of like a don't get it mixed with the rapper.
Do we want to? Do you prefer Z, man?
no.
Just Jamie.
I can't. There's another Jamie in my life who's kind of different in this regard.
I like JG.
Like,
Jay-Z's
there's only one Jamie in flag football, and it's not you. I'm
Can we
sorry.
call you Zimmerman? Or Zimmy or Jay?
Zimmy. Ross.
It's so funny how the show goes on and I just hear both of y'all just and then it's like how slow down the show gets.
Sort of like that.
Yeah.
All right, Jamie. We can't say Jamie.
All right, so we got Jamie, we got Brady, have Chaos against Broad Axe.
Chaos and Broad Axe. All right. We're gonna start with the Clancy, Blaze, Ross, Warriors bracket essentially.
All right.
We got Ruckus and Broad Axe. Ross, who do you got?
Oh boy. I'm gonna go Ruckus.
Ruckus.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna go with Clancy. Who are you gonna go with?
Let's go Broad Axe in overtime.
Broad Axe in overtime. That game last week was pretty competitive. I heard. Anybody peep that game? Was it more Broad Axe was light, or was Ruckus just that good that day?
I have no clue.
I have no idea. What are our overtime rules? Do we do like an extra couple, like 5 minutes, or do we do like college rules?
College overtime until the third overtime, or when it gets too dark for the park ranger to tell you to leave. When that happens, by rule, we go to a system where it's basically penalty kicks into fourth and fifth overtime, unless it's enough time in daylight to just do it. But it depends what the rule is.
Should we bring the ice and take off the bridge? Ooh.
Why? It doesn't get dark till 9
Rock, paper, scissors.
this weekend.
Yeah, right.
Rules committee.
That was stupid.
Rules.
I gotta get off here before I get in trouble.
Yeah, for real.
Great idea. I'll be hitting you up here.
Yeah, I got a good idea too, Clancy. I'll be telling Ross about it and tell you about it in a couple minutes.
Okay.
Brady, are you okay? Bless you, Gesundheit.
You pick a winner and Ruckus Broad Axe.
I pick Ruckus. I want Ruckus to win. Honestly.
Nah, I think Broad Axe would win.
No
that.
hate. Like, don't get me wrong. I want to beat Broad Axe for the championship, but I like Ruckus better. Ruckus are my guys.
It's a pure chaos, guys. What do you got?
X.
Axe. I think Broad Axe gonna win that.
Broad
Yeah.
Axe, either way.
All right, so
All right.
our bracket, Brady, your pick, UNR versus Warriors.
Ain't that like a warm up game or something? Come on, man.
For UNR, yeah, they're going to fucking run on this weekend, bro.
Man, I ain't picking UNR. Ain't no way.
Van Zimmerman guy is about to go off.
Nah, I can't pick him. I gotta go to your squad. There ain't no way.
Any given Sunday.
Not this Sunday.
Shit. It's probably gonna stand down.
If Trail shows up and they get championship Trail and he brings the AF, if Trail brings the AF in, guys, I think he'll be fine because by then,
That's not.
Nah.
They can't. They had to play in a regular season game.
I don't fucking.
We still beat AF.
If Cheryl shows up,
Look,
let him know.
Tell them, just bring them, just say, look, they were here a couple weeks ago when, nobody else was.
Anyway.
It's not.
It would be kind of hard to say that when you've only had an average of 13 players show up a game.
Man,
They know who's been there.
Players.
Joey, we haven't played with even a full side of each ball. I mean,
Where are your guys at? Where you at?
There's so many things I could throw out there, but I mean, this is their lives. I'm not gonna say it. They just have everything going on, but worried about football. We haven't had the starting secondary there. We haven't had the starting receiving core. We ain't had starting line. We ain't had shit.
I'll give you all credit. Stuck in it. A lot of teams quit along the way and don't come back.
Well, I mean, one of our, like I told you in the beginning, depending on how the season went, I mean, I would hope that this weekend they're all there. And if they're all there with Trail, I mean, it won't look like it's been looking like. I'm not going to sit there and say we're going to say what the hell you're saying, like, but we'll compete and actually compete.
I didn't see it happen. Trail championship winning quarterback. He won with AFN 3 years ago. Remember, Trail was one of the few people to beat Chris Boone. in Washington County.
I told you that back in our first interview. Like, I respect Trail. He's always been there and been a mentor to me, and he did this as a favor, because I was gonna ride this out, but this season has beat me the fuck up. So, as long as I can provide some protection for him, I'm sure he's gonna make some things happen. So, we'll see.
It just got quiet.
Yeah, it's like everything muted.
We lost Joe.
Trail stepped in last week, made some good throws, made some guys miss a few times, but I think there's more problems than just that on that team that's gonna hold them back. Honestly.
All about the line. Y'all get a good line there, you'll have a shot.
Been saying it since the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
And it's just, like I said, I don't know the rest of the league to be able to recruit. So
It's tough.
Well, buffet. You'll find some big bodies.
Yeah. All right, fellas. It looks like we lost Joey. I'm getting off here.
Yeah, me too, man. I'll see you guys Sunday.
Yep. Later.
All right, bro. Good luck, bro.